Hello guys, hello YouTube family. As you can see, as the thumbnail may say, 100% week, and I'm here to break down every trade we place this week and how the journey has been. So before I continue, if you're new to the charts, don't forget to just give us a like and you find this video helpful, and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out any video. And each trade I placed and I called out was done live on my live stream, which I do every day from Monday to Friday. So if this is also something you wish should be a part of, just subscribe and I catch you right there. So let's go right straight to my chat without wasting any time, and let me show you guys exactly what I saw in the market and how I was able to secure all my trades. Let's go straight up. Straight to the video, guys. So before I continue, let me quickly just break down what I'm looking for in the charts and what I'm intending to enter once I see them. So if you've been following me closely and you're watching my live stream, you all know I trade breakouts. But if you're not, okay, I trade breakout. I'm basically a breakout trader, and I trade when price is trending or in a range. But when you create a level of support or level of resistance which is below, I look to either buy when the price break the level, not just buy. I wait for a price close, like basically have like a bullish, or yeah, basically a bullish closure above the zone. Like if I see a bullish closure above, I wait for the next candle to like retest the broken structure which I just broke above. Then I look to buy. Same thing for sales. If price break below a level of support, like I see a bearish closure, I wait for price to break and close below. Then I look for weekly retest. Then I look for bearish continuation to sell to the downside. So this is how I trade gold. This is how I've been doing it for a very long time, and it's been working so far so good. The only problem with this strategy is that you have to be patient on your setup, because you don't get it every day. You don't get that A+ setup every day. So you have to be patient and wait for your setup. And if you can wait for your setup, I can guarantee you that you can have around 70 to 80% win rate. That if you always wait for your setup. So far so good. Like I said, this week we had like 100% spin rate, and I'm looking to break down every trade place. So I mean, mark it up. You can see the whole trade place, like my Telegram group. You can actually join as well, being part of the whole community and see how we work our magic. So let's go over to our very first trade, which was on the 3rd of June, and which was on Tuesday. So it was a sell on gold, and like I said, I just broke down exactly what I'm looking for. So this was the sell. Well, the sell was all the 30 minutes, but I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to just quickly break down the 15 minutes before I go for the actual time frame. Now you can see that this 15 minutes candle was the break of structure. So you can see this was where price broke below and it closed below the structure. Now you can see the next 15 minutes. What did he do? He came back to this level. We tested the level, but never closed above. Our entry candle, which is this one, you can see that if we look closely, you see that price came up, gave us a rejection, then flip bearish before pushing down. So this was exactly what we entered from. And if you go to the 30 minutes time frame, I just give you guys like a quick breakdown on how I entered the trade. Alright, but if you're looking for if you're looking to have details on how I trade gold, just click the link that is above and see exactly how we trade gold. So you can see it on the 15, yeah, on the 30 minutes. You can see that price closed below the structure, fifth up candle, and you can see we got our sell, and it was a 40 pip stop loss or a 50 pip, 40 pip take profit, 1 to 1 basically. Now the next trade was on Wednesday, the 4th of June. It's going to be a very similar setup. You can see price closed above a level of what this was our level of resistance, and it was up in 15 minutes. Our stop loss was up for 15 minutes. So let me quickly get there. So this was the trade. For the trade quickly reverse. So I'm looking to cover this range because this was a range that price was. You can see it's this 8.4 pip range. And I had the stop loss of 33. So I quickly just placed my buy stop, and once price got to 30, there's 1 pip, then I look to secure some positions. You can see it's basically price came to 1 to 1. So I move close 80%. What I usually do is when I enter a trade, now price gets to 1 to 1, I close 80% of my position. Then I leave the little runner. So the runner sometimes make me more money than the initial trade that I close. So that's how it usually is for me sometimes. So this was exactly how the trade went down, and I made some money in it. So the third trade wasn't called out on stream. It was after the stream, but I already gave a description of what I was looking for in the market, and I also called out the trade. You can see the trade when I call it out. But the problem is that me myself, I something I do is after I place any trade, I go back to analyze my trade to see what I would have done differently if the trade was actually um, work according to my plan. If I follow all the rules I'm supposed to place on that particular trade. So I went back to this trade. I noticed some flaws on the trade, and that's exactly what I'm supposed to go over with you guys, so you guys can see exactly what personal flaws I had with this trade. Now, first of all, this was the last 15 of the 4 hours, and which is a problem. How will I be entering a buy on the last 15? I know just the last 15. I think it was like basically the last 10 minutes. That's when the trade activated me. So my trade was off this current 15 minutes candle. This 15-minute candle looked like an initial candle. That was where and exactly where I got into my buys form. So it was somewhere around, yeah, this was it. And that was the trade. And this was where I had my stop loss and all. But the problem is here that I would have waited for the 30 minutes, because if I waited for the 30 minutes, I would have gotten a better bias, a better entry, and a good run out, because the trade went well, just that we got stopped at price actually came back to hit us in our break even before doing a retest and pushing upwards. So if I have waited for the 30 minutes, I've gotten a 30-minute setup, which means a stronger bias, and the bias will have been ruled. We have made profits instead of a PE, because we got at BE. Although price go 1 to 1, but I didn't close anything, and price just quickly reversed and hit us BE. So if you're interested, or if you just enjoyed this little breakdown of my weekly recap, don't fail to just give us a like or share. And if you want to be a part of the journey and join us every day while we trade live, just subscribe and tune in every morning London section, because we trade live on R and we're done. So that's all. Stay blessed. See you guys in the next video, and peace out. Bye.